how this project came to fruition and the length of time. I mean, this is 4 years ago, and we only released season.
Christ figure movies in contemporary cinema. Start deconstructing that story, and it's the gospel story, right, of this innocent man who comes into this dire situation, this prison, opens up a whole new way of seeing and imagining, goes through a dying and rising experience. The end of the movie, all in white, and then red comes to meet him by the seashore. So I mean, he's a Christ figure throughout that movie. The Christ image, I mean, still haunts our artists. All my lifetime. Look at the Cuckoo's Nest. There's another one. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is a deeply Christ figure movie. So I love that, how the image of Jesus still haunts our artists, for sure, especially our filmmakers.
Are either of you surprised by the success of The Chosen, or should we be surprised by the success of The Chosen?
I was. No, I'm teasing. I'm teasing. That movie was you little.
I think it's something that as an actor you always hope will happen, but you're never guaranteed, and especially with how this project came to fruition and the length of time. I mean, this is 4 years ago, and we only released season 2 last year, so we've kind of had a lot to go through, a lot of growing pains, a lot of challenges, being a self-funded project, TV series. So it's been, as we kind of see this incremental success, it's supremely humbling and encouraging, and knowing that it's reaching people beyond just mere entertainment. It's affecting people on a deep, deep level, spiritual level, psychological level. I met a young lady last year who she was 20 at the time, so the year prior she was set to take her own life. She had written out a suicide note and was going to hang herself in her parents' house, and had it all planned out. And one of her friends got a hold of her and just said, well, hold on a sec, just come over, we'll just watch some TV. Just don't do anything. So she went over to her friend's house and she put on the first episode of The Chosen. And at the end of the first episode, where Jesus has this connection with Mary Magdalene, and he calls her by name, and he says, "You are mine," the girl just wept. And in that moment, she decided not to kill herself. And she felt that